Hey, shalom, 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 Akim. Hey, this is Aria again from GMS Tampa Bay 12 and GMS 13 Rulership Ba. Again, I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to our Lord, Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai. Call hello, Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Salutations to the Akim out there that push this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to all you sisters out there as well too that listen in meekness, quietness, and humbleness. And again, it's the brother Aria here in Tampa. All right, you know, Tampa camp, I should say. I ain't in Tampa right now. I'm in Florida though. I ain't in Tampa though. And you know, I wanted to just kind of go into the subject of you know, we really gotta humble ourselves, you know, when it comes to this truth, when it comes to the knowledge, and really the spirit is, when you look at brothers, the true brothers of Great Millstone, true brothers, the men of the Lord, wherever camp they may be in, whether it's Great Millstone or a camp that teaches the right doctrine, all right, none of that really matters. But when you look at brothers, you can really see that true brothers, they walk with that humility. And you know, I've been blessed to see, you know, to meet a lot of brothers in this thing. You know, a lot of brothers I've met thus far, you know, in my little time in the truth. I've had the opportunity to meet some brothers, and it's really comforting seeing how brothers conduct themselves, you know, amongst each other, especially amongst other brothers they never met before. That true spirit of humility, you know, and it's beautiful. And you know, I speak to the choir, you know what I'm saying, preach to the choir when I make these videos like this. But it's really for you new brothers out there that are coming into the truth and trying to figure this thing out. You know, we gotta walk in that spirit of humility. You gotta remember that everything that we got isn't of us. All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the Most High Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, is responsible for everything that we have right now. And as quick as he can give us something, whether it be knowledge, wisdom, understanding, or anything physical in this world, whether it be money, a woman, the Lord can take that away. As quick as he could put somebody up on a high level, on a pedestal, so to speak, he can exalt somebody, he can bring you right down to the ground with the swiftness. That's our power, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and this is his movie. So we can't be out here proud, thinking that everything is of us, because really nothing is of us. We're just vessels out here. We come out here to preach the truth and to wake up others that are looking for the truth, the elect of Israel, the elect of Yahweh. So let me go ahead and bring that scripture out that I just basically quoted. This is the book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 11. This is Yahweh Shai speaking, the Lord, Yahweh Shai. It says, "For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted." You see that? Whoever exalteth himself shall be abased. You putting yourself above other brothers or above anybody, because there's people out there on this earth right now. There's people in Israel, you know, whatever camp they may be in, they put themselves above the elders of Great Millstone. And hey, you know, we don't really esteem ourselves like that. We'll let another brother esteem us. So as I say that, I'll esteem the elders because they've been putting the labor. They've been laboring longer than a lot of brothers have been born. When I was over there playing with micro machines, the elders were out there learning, reading, going, doing camps, studying, doing classes. All right, in the library, going through the indexes, trying to find the truth, trying to find all the answers, while I was over there playing with micro machines. They got the truth. I have no problem exalting those men and other men that have been laboring in the truth, in the correct doctrine, which is evident what the correct doctrine is. It's not a mystery, okay? But you have actually men out there that put themselves above those men. That shows no humility. And I've met one of the apostles before, and I can speak for one of them, that he was extremely humble and showed me something about myself. That was last year. So you who've been in this thing for 4 or 5 years or whatever, you can't put yourself on that level as those men. You exalt yourself, guess what? The Lord will bring you right down to the ground. You call yourself this, you call yourself that, or you think you're this. Guess what? The Lord's gonna show you who you really are. This isn't funny anymore, all right? It's gonna start getting really scary out here. This is the time to really put yourself, you know, where you need to be, okay? When I say that, just humble yourself. Some of you, I know it's hard, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it in sincerity. That should be part of your spirit by now, to be a humble person. I'll read it one more time and we'll get something else. Luke chapter 14, verse 11. This is Yahushua speaking. For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted. So if you exalt yourself, you exalting yourself, then you're going to be abased. That's the order. The Lord will put you down. The Lord likes doing that. He likes taking a man that's in power and bringing him down to a low level. But he that humbleth himself, the low man, the low and meek person, guess what? The Lord will exalt that person high above all. We don't know what we don't know what our fate is. We don't know who we are. We don't know what the Lord really has planned for us. We have confidence that the Lord is going to save us, but we don't really know. That's why we're doing this. That's why we just gave up the world, and we wear the sackcloth when we do these lessons. We put on sackcloth. Okay. Brothers are taking this. Brothers, you know, I know brothers take it seriously, but you know, you young men that are coming up in this thing, you need to have the fear of the Lord on you, and you need to get that pride demon off of you, because it ain't cute, bro. Right? It's not a good look, and the Lord don't look at that, you know, with high regard, and brothers don't look at it with high regard too. So, the hell what we think? It's what the Lord thinks. You know what I'm saying? You know, you brothers know what I'm talking about. Get a precept. The book of Proverbs, chapter 29. Book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse, here it is, 23. It says, a man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. It says, a man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. So pride, and we all know the precept, pride cometh before destruction. Okay? And that's real, bro. You got that pride demon on you, guess what? And you actually may actually get somewhere in this world. You actually may get the money, you get the women and all that. Well, guess what? Down the road, it may take a couple of years, it may take 10 years, but the Lord always brings your ass down to your knees. The Lord has his way of fucking people. You people over there, they got the, you think you this and you think you that, man. I don't like that shit, bro. And Yahweh Shemi Ashai ain't dealing with that. You know, yeah, you know, we be playing, we Jake, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, you know, I'm the best, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's just us being Jake, but when it comes to real life things and this, when it comes to this, we ain't shit, man. When it comes to being righteous, you gotta remember, our righteousness is as filthy rags. Remember what we was doing before we understand what the truth was? Y'all remember what y'all was doing? I can tell you what I was doing, but that's for another lesson. We ain't talking about that. That's shameful stuff I used to do back in the day. So you gotta remember, man, like, you ain't got nothing to be proud about. We are filthy. All of us. I'll speak for myself. I'm a dirtbag, bro. I was a dirtbag in the world. And the Lord, and Lord willing, the Lord has mercy on me. shed all that business off, and I truly trying to repent from my old ways, bro. That shows that the Lord will look at that, you know, Lord willing, the Lord looks at me like that. But if you're doing it in truth and sincerity, the Lord will look at you, and he'll give you the kingdom of heaven. He'll give you immortality, superpowers, peace, rulership. Isn't that what you want? Like, what the hell else is there? What do you really want? Like, what does Jake really want? I want it all, but I can't get it all if I think I got it all right now here in America. We don't got it out here, bro. We got to have the Lord. The Lord already brought us down to a low level, so it ain't nothing for him just to take us off this earth. We got to understand and continue to praise Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and also give honor to those that have been laboring before us. Because if it wasn't for those men, what would you be doing? Where would you have learned this from? You just gonna pick up the Bible and just get the whole breakdown? Oh, Babylon is America. No, you wouldn't have gotten that. Oh, Tribe of Gad. Oh, Tribe of us Indians. No, you wouldn't have gotten it. You need someone to teach you that, bro. People, they were out there laboring in the library, going through, getting all the information, going through the records. So your punk ass can actually understand this truth. I'm just joking when I say I'm speaking as a man, but you know what I mean. You have men on this earth that was laboring for decades, so you can just come into this truth. You have a path that's already laid out for you. You know what I mean? You got to be thankful for this. You got to be thankful that there was men out there that actually took it upon themselves through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to pave this road for you, so you don't have to do it. All you have to do is just pick up a shovel too, and do a little digging here and there, a little work, But the hard labor has already been done. You just have to continue on. Just continue down the path, one man at a time. But no, you proud. Oh, you had the truth. You've been knew the truth. Oh, and you can change the flip and flop the doctrine up. Oh no, now this means that. No, that means that. No. That's when the Lord is going to take you out of this earth. He's going to take your spirit out of your vessel. Going to bring you right back up top. And then you're going to know that you screwed up. I'll read it again. Proverbs chapter 29, verse 23. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. So honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. Okay? So you got to understand where you stand in this thing, and really on the grand scheme of it. All right, not just the men on this earth, but you got to understand that Yahweh Shai up there, that's ready to come back any day now. And you got the Lord Yahweh about to send this whole band of angels with him, and it's gonna be a lot of killing, a lot of destruction out here. When that day actually comes, Are you gonna have the spirit of pride on you in that day? Or are you gonna humble down? When you gonna see spaceships flying around blowing lasers and there's nukes being flying, when you see martial law and everything popping off, you're gonna have the spirit of pride on you. You're gonna have the spirit of humility on you, because the Lord will honor you for that if you're humble, and He will protect you from all that destruction. The military. All right, M16s, all that. The Lord will protect you from that. Foreign troops, Lord will protect you from that. Pestilence and disease, the Lord will protect you from that. And He might even protect your loved ones if you have any, because you humbled yourself down and you exalted Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So the Lord, guess what the Lord will do? He's going to exalt you. Feel me? Figure deal me? It's in the Bible, man. Like, that's why brothers read the Bible, because the Bible's the truth. The Bible's been real the whole time. The whole time was the Bible that was real. All this other shit that we was doing was a waste of time. This is book Isaiah chapter 66, verse 2. I'll start at 1. Isaiah 66 and 1. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the heaven is my throne, and the earth is my footstool. Where is the house that ye build unto me? And where is the place of my rest? For all those things hath my hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord Yahweh. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor, and of a contrite spirit, and trembleth at my word. Okay? So what? We are supposed to tremble at the Lord's word. This is supposed to really put fear in you. This is supposed to humble you down. You read these prophecies. You read what happened to our ancestors, our forefathers, what they went through, and then you put yourself in their shoes. That should put a humble spirit on you. That should put everything in perspective. Like, wow, men really went through this. Could I go through that? Consider Job. You read the book of Job. Put your name where Job's name was, and you got to ask yourself: could you handle the pain that man went through? I don't know if I could, bro. But it happened. It happened. It happened, bro. So the Lord looks at the poor, bro. The meek, the lowly, the one of a contrite spirit. You got to tremble at the Lord's word. You got to have fear of the Lord. You got to have fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And if you really have fear of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, then guess what? The Lord will remember that. He's going to see your work. He's going to see who you really are. And in that day, he'll exalt you because you abased your own self. You put yourself at a low level. The Lord didn't have to do it. You understood where you stand in the grand scheme of things. And you put Yahweh Shai first. You put people before you too. You put other men before you because what? You have the spirit of humility on you. That's why you're not really supposed to be dealing with these people in the world like that, man. You're not supposed to be dealing with these people in the world that because they got money and, you know, they don't like you, bro. These people in the world that got money, yeah, they may kind of like you, but really when it comes down to, once they have a moment, they'll take you out. The Lord ain't dealing with these kind of people, those proud people in the world. The Lord ain't dealing with it. The Lord don't like those kind of people. The Lord likes you. The Lord likes you. He don't like those kind of people out there that think they all that and this shit don't stink. So I'm going to get this real quick. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 13, verse 20. It says, and you can read a lot of this chapter right here. This chapter is dope. Sirach, chapter 13. But we're going to just read verse 20 real quick. It says, as the proud hate humility, so doth the rich abhor the poor. And the proud man, okay? He hates you. He hates humility. He will not have that in him to humble himself. A proud man. If you know that one proud dude that used to kick it with or whatever, he's annoying as hell to be around. Everybody's losing your spirit to take the low road, and he won't even notice that you did that. He won't be like, oh, thanks, bro. No, he expects you to take the low road because he thinks he deserves the high road. The Lord don't want you around those kind of people. The proud hates the humility. Okay? And what does it say? The rich? What does it say about the rich? So doth the rich abhor the poor. Okay? So you're not really supposed to try to gain favor from those kind of people in the world. Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with them here and there, and you gotta understand how to conduct yourself. But don't be surprised when they fuck you. That's why you deal with the brotherhood. The brotherhood should be on the level of all on the level of humility. We all in the same boat, bro. Some brothers got more knowledge than others, and they understand that. But even when you get around those brothers with some real knowledge and some real understanding of the scriptures that are real mighty in the scriptures, go ahead and chill with them for an afternoon. Those men are super humble. It makes you think about yourself. So that's why you should always humble yourself. Because even you don't really got it like that, and then the man that does got it, you see how humble he is. That should show you. Here it is, you might through the spirit envy your brother, and then you get around that brother shows you so much love. All right. You got to change. You got to ask the Lord to uplift your spirit some. Can't be weak out there. You know? Yeah, man. We in this time where we just need each other. We need each other. You got to remember Yahushua. Yahushua was the example of humility. I'm going to get this real quick. Yahushua was the example of humility. Where I got to go? Wrong book. I'll end it with this passage here. To the Spirit. This is the book of Philippians chapter 2. We'll start at verse 5 and read on down. It says, "Let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach Yahushua, who, being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him." Let me turn this down. It says, "But made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men." We're talking about Yahushua. All right. All right. The first. Okay. Yahushua's only begotten son. Oh, Yahushua. The Most High Yahweh's only begotten son. Yahushua is his name. The one the world ignorantly calls Jesus. It says Jesus when you read. When I say Yahushua, it usually says Jesus here. Okay. This man humbled himself. I'm gonna read it again. Read on down. It says, "Let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach Yahushua, who, being in the form of the Most High, being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself, and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross." All right. So they call him the Lamb. Okay. When you deal with lambs, okay, lamb. I don't know if it was plural. Lambs, lamb. When you deal with lambs, okay, and you say you go to slaughter the lamb, that's one of the most humblest creatures on the earth. It don't even squeal. It don't, it don't buck up. It don't try to run away. Okay. It takes his L. Okay. Like a boss. And that's how Yahushua did it. He understood he had to die. He understood what his lot was on this earth. And up until the last point, he kept it humble. All the way up to the last breath, he kept it humble. Gotta get on that level. Verse 9. "Wherefore the Most High also hath highly exalted him, and given him a name which is above every name." So with that right there, the Lord actually exalted Yahushua, this man, all right, this man exalted his name above all names. You see that? As humble as this man was, the Lord put him above all. We can have the same thing. We can be joint heirs with Yahushua. When Yahushua comes back and takes this kingdom, guess what? If we play our cards right through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we could be up there joint heirs with Yahushua when he gets it. And he's going to get it. And we could be up there joint heirs with the brother. But it starts right now. It starts now in your conduct out here. Verse 10, "That at the name of Yahushua every knee should bow, of things in heaven, and things in the earth, and things under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that Yahushua Hamashiach is Lord, to the glory of the Most High Yahweh, the Father." So you see, that's the prophecy. That Yahushua is going to ultimately have every knee bow out here. Like you look at the Lion King when Mufasa, when Simba was born, and they went up to Pride Rock with Simba, the son, and all the knees were bowing. All the animals, as far as the eye could see, everybody was bowing down. Well, this time it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real. Okay. It's gonna start with terror, And then you're going to be forced to bow. The terror of the Lord. That's what we've been really trying to, this was the whole thing's about, really the terror of the Lord. We're really trying to warn you about that. So this is really just for you to get right before the shit hits the fan. Because the terror of the Lord is not nothing you want to be proud. You want to be proudful in that day. Prideful, rather. When the day the Lord comes and you got that pride demon on you, you're fucked, straight up. I'm going to tell you right now. All right, so this lesson is really, you know, it's for the elect out there. It's also for myself, you know. You know, I need to tighten up in certain things in my life. You know, so, you know, with that, Lord willing, was edifying unto the elect of Israel. All you brothers out there that listen, that watch these videos, you know, may the Yahweh Shem Yahshai Barakatam. All right, same thing with you sisters out there who are really trying to learn to get an understanding of this. All right, it's getting close to the time of mass death. And we got to tighten up in our spirit. And you got to ask the Lord to increase you in spirit. Whether, you know, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. All right, strength, faith, patience, discernment. You need those things in order to get through the times that are about to come upon the earth. Without that, you can't discern, you can't judge certain things. Hey, man, you're going to die. So with that, again, Lord willing, this was edifying. Call Loyim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Salute to the Akim. Shalom to the sisters. Peace.